Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to start the 8th standard science, 2nd chapter, health and disease. Introduction. In this chapter we will study regarding to health and different types of diseases with their cause, symptoms, prevention and treatment. Explanation. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-beingness, and not merely the absence of any disease. Condition of a disturbance in physiological or psychological process of body is called as disease. Each disease has its own specific symptoms. Types of diseases according to the duration, according to reason. Chronic disease and acute disease. According to the reasons, hereditary diseases or acquired diseases. Infectious disease, common cold, flu, dengue. While the non-infectious diseases are diabetes, heart diseases, etc. Infectious disease. Disease is spread through contaminated air, water or a food, or vectors, insects or other animals are called as infectious diseases. Tuberculosis. Cause Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mode of infection: spitting by patient through air, prolonged contact with and sharing of materials of patient. Symptoms: chronic cough, blood, spitting, emaciation, difficult breathing. Prevention and treatment: BCG vaccination, isolation of patient, regular medication like DOTS. Hepatitis, that is jaundice. Cause: hepatitis virus A, B, C, D or E. Mode of infection: contaminated water, sharing of needles, blood transfusion. Symptoms: anorexia, yellow urine, general weakness, nausea, vomiting, grey stool. Prevention and treatment: drinking boiled water, properly cleaning of hands. Dysentery. Cause: bacteria, virus, Shigella, bacilli, Entamoeba histolytica. Mode of infection: contaminated food and water. Symptoms: watery stool, pains in abdomen. Prevention and treatment: drinking of boiled water, proper storage of food, ORS consumption. Cholera. Cause: Vibrio cholerae, bacterium. Mode of infection: contaminated water and the food. Symptoms: vomiting, severe diarrhea, cramps in legs. Prevention and treatment: following hygienic practices, avoiding open place food, drinking boiled water, vaccination against cholera, typhoid. Caused by Salmonella typhi, that is a bacterium. Mode of infection: contaminated food and water. Symptoms: anorexia, headache, rash on abdomen, dysentery, fever up to 104 degrees centigrade. Prevention and treatment: drinking clean water, vaccination, proper disposal of sewage. Dengue. Mosquito lay the eggs in waterlogged places and thereby the population increases. Different species of mosquitoes spread different diseases. Dengue is spread by Aedes aegypti. This disease is caused by Den 1-2 virus belong to the type of Flavivirus. Symptoms: acute fever and headache, vomiting, pain in eye socket in very prominent symptom, decrease in platelet count and that may lead to internal hemorrhage. Swine flu. Cause: swine flu is caused by the virus influenza A H1N1. Infection for swine flu occurs through pigs and humans. Virus of swine flu are spread through sweat of infected person. Similarly, it is spread through the secretion of nose, throat and saliva. Symptoms of swine flu: difficulty in breathing, sore throat, body pain. Diagnosis of swine flu: for diagnosis of swine flu, liquid form throat of patient is sent to laboratories. Diagnosis facilities are available in National Institute of Virology, Pune, and National Institute of Communicable Disease (NICD) in Delhi. AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. This disease is caused by HIV, that is human immunodeficiency virus. In this disease, victim suffers from various diseases. Due to progressive weakness of the natural immunity, diagnosis of AIDS cannot be confirmed without tests in medical laboratories. ELISA test is used for its proper diagnosis. Symptoms of AIDS are person specific. AIDS does not occur due to touching and sharing of food with HIV infected person or by using HIV patient or by nursing the HIV patient. Our behavior with HIV infected person must be normal. Rabies. This is a viral disease. It occurs due to the bite of an infected dog, rabbit, monkey, cat, etc. Virus enters the brain via mouth. Hydrophobia is one of the important symptoms of the rabies. In this case, the victim shows extreme fear of water. Rabies is a fatal disease. However, fatality can be prevented by timely vaccination before onset of symptoms. Symptoms that starts to appear within 19 to 175 days of the dog bite. Symptoms that starts to appear: fever for 2 to 12 days, exaggeration, hydrophobia, non-infectious diseases. Diseases which do not occur through infectious or body touch are called as non-infectious diseases. Such diseases arise in human body itself due to certain reasons. Cancer. Uncontrolled and abnormal cell growth is called as cancer. Group or lump of cancers cells is called as malignant cancer. Cancer can occur in various organs like lungs, mouth, tongue, stomach, breast, uterus, skin and tissue like blood. Reasons: consumption of tobacco, gutkha, smoking, alcoholism. Lack of fiber content, fruit and leafy vegetables in the food. Excessive consumption of junk food, pizza, burger, etc. are some of the many possible reasons. Hereditary may also be a reason. Symptoms: chronic cough, hoarse voice, difficult in swallowing, incurable scar and inflammation, lumps in breast, unexplained weight loss. Prevention: controlled diet helps to prevent some types of cancers. Physical exercise along with modern treatment is more beneficial to cure the cancer. Avoid addiction like tobacco chewing, smoking, etc. Modern diagnostics. Various techniques like CT scan, MRI scan, mammography, biopsy are used in diagnosis of cancer. Treatment of cancer. In case of treatment, along with conventional methods like chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and surgery. Modern techniques like robotics and laparoscopic surgery are the new techniques. Diabetes. The hormone insulin produced in pancreas controls the levels of sugar glucose in blood. If insulin is secreted in low quantity, glucose level cannot be controlled. This disorder is called as diabetes. Symptoms which cannot be ignored. Frequent urination at night, increased obesity or weight loss. Reason for diabetes: heredity, obesity, lack of physical exercise, or a mental stress. Preventive measures: following the proper diet, medicine, and exercise under the supervision of doctor helps to keep the diabetes under control. Heart diseases. Efficiency of the heart decrease due to decreased blood supply and thereby oxygen and nutrient supply to the heart muscles. Due to this, the heart has to perform. This may cause heart attack. Symptoms: severe chest pain, pain in shoulder, neck and arms, cramps in hands. Severe chest pain, uneasiness, tremors. Reason of heart attack: smoking, alcoholism, diabetes, hypertension, obesity. Lack of physical exercise, heredity, mental stress, anger, anxiety. Treatment of heart diseases: angioplasty, bypass surgery, open heart surgery, heart transplantation. Installation of stents, installation of pacemaker are the various types of treatment available for the heart diseases. First aid for heart diseases. First, call 108 for ambulance. Check the consciousness of the patient by shocking the movement of the heart. Keep the patient lying on the back. On hard surface or perform compression only life support, COLS. In this process, the center of thorax for at least 30 minutes at the rate of 100 to 120 strokes per minute. Generic medicines. Generic medicines are also known as general medicines. These are manufactured and distributed without any patent. These medicines are at poor inequality with branded production. Production cost very low due to fewer expenses on research as their formula is readily available. Summary. In this chapter, we learned regarding to health and different types of diseases with their cause, symptoms, prevention and treatment. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum. Before ending up, I want to ask you to like and subscribe the video and the channel.